the Auli Islands, including the live volcanoes of Vulcano and Stromboli. At the volcanoes, we're treated to the oldest light show in the Med, and we indulge in a steaming hot mud bath. There are 7 volcanic islands that make up the Auli Islands. 2 of them are still active, Stromboli, and this one that we're heading for, Vulcano.
The Auli Islands are named after the god Aeolus, who gave Ulysses the bag of wind to help him along his journey. Unfortunately, Ulysses' crew, just as they were coming into Ithaca, decided to open the bag thinking it was treasure. Of course then, Ulysses and his crew got blown far off Ithaca.
Something smells weird.
Something smells weird.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, bad.
Stinky.
Yes.
So that's the volcano, buddy.
Oh, I thought it was a toilet.
Yeah, well,
No, it's the volcano.
sulfur smell, right?
Yeah, but it's not erupting.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's still vents, there's still bits of gas that come out, sulfur gas.
Okay.
It smells delightful. It's great to be in Wild Island again. It's another gorgeous night in another magical place. This time Vulcano.
It's already 9 o'clock and it's still there.
Yeah.
So, do you want some fish? Buongiorno. Quanto costa?
Quanto costa pesce?
Questa, guardate, quanto ne vuoi? How many fish?
Uno. Just one. How many? One.
2, 3, quanto ne vuoi?
Uno.
Una.
Quanto costa?
20, dai, 20.
20.
This absolutely reeks of sulphur. And we're going to take a mud bath. I guess it has to be done. As they say, when in Rome, or when in Volcano, do as the locals do.
Un po' nella parte alta della schiena. Bingo, andiamo.
It's a kind of rocky bottom, most bits, so it's hard to get.
Andiamo.
Oh, here's a bit of mud. Hot bit. Every now and then you get a little stand on a spring that's super hot.
How's it feel?
It's kind of nice because it's warm when it goes on. Not so bad. Reminds me of body art ride in Sydney years ago, wearing nothing but tiny bikini and body paint. Yeah, it's kind of monocolour here. I have no idea if it has any therapeutic benefit at all, but it's quite an experience. Well, I've really enjoyed my 40 minutes in the mud bath, and now it's time for the end of the experience, which is to zip down into the sea and have a bit of a cooler soak, because that was getting a bit toasty.
Even here, there's patches of real hot areas. Near the bubbles it's typically hot, but other times it can be quite cold. So you can just move around and get the right temperature that you're comfortable with. Or, like a Finnish sauna, go into the hot, then the cold, and then repeat.
I've done so much wallowing in water and in mud. I just feel like a hippo.
We are heading for Lipari. Just a hop, skip and jump across next island, about half an hour away. Lipari is the largest town in the Aori Islands, and in fact, apart from Ioli, these islands are also called the Lipari Islands. It's also a bit of a glamorous town, you know, Gucci, Dior boutiques and the like.
Welcome to Lipari. Well, Lipari is a charming town, but it feels like we're the only souls walking around in it, and that's because it's 2 o'clock siesta time. We're just around the corner, this, the touristy area, and we tourists do not do siesta apparently.
That's obsidian from Salina.
The snorkel.
There's awesome sea glass here in Lipari, including blue.
I found this one.
Wow,
These two.
I've not seen a purple one before. Greens everywhere, but not purple and not blue. Lipari has a really interesting history. We've already found out that there's evidence of people living here at least from 3000 BC, and around 500 BC the Greeks colonised here, and they set up sailing fleets to deal with the Phoenician and Etruscan pirates in these waters. So those Greek or Liparese fleets became really proficient in these waters, and it didn't take them long to decide that actually they would turn to piracy. And interestingly, the government at the time here in Lipari was an early form of communism. So all the land and boats and houses were shared communally, and then they had a festival, big festival, every 20 years, and those things were redistributed amongst the Liparese. So when it comes to piracy, probably the only time I've heard of the spoils of piracy being shared communally amongst everybody. So we're keen to find out more about Lipari here at the museum.
That's about 2,000. That's about 20,000 years old.
Not 20,000?
I mean 2,000.
Yeah. Más o menos.
This room is all the findings of shipwrecks around the Aeolian Islands. The Aeolian Islands were a major thoroughfare for ships. You can imagine they're from Sicily, from Greece, from Rome, from Spain. And when the ships were caught out in storms, they'd head for the Lee of Islands. Unbeknownst to them is that a lot of the shoreline is rocky, so they would bounder against the shore and sink.
These bits of flint are made from obsidian, you know, the volcanic rock we bought yesterday?
Yeah.
So these are the earliest bits of human-made things they've found in Lipari from 7,500 years ago. More, for a long time ago.
7.6. I love this stuff.
I think I have to have a little try, is that alright?
No sugar.
Oh, it's got lots of sugar.
I know.
This is how we keep fit, with bags full of shopping on our backs. And special for today, Phil's carrying a full gas cylinder. How you going, Phil?
Yeah, I'm okay. Most importantly, I've got the Malvasia wine inside the bag.
Oh yeah, Malvasia local dessert wine. Essential supplies.
Oh, goodbye Lipari. Next stop, Panaria, and then Stromboli tonight.
See, 1029.
Oh, that's exciting news.
Now, in number 3 video, didn't you say 20 degrees yay?
Yeah, so
well,
it's
this
a
is
bit-
29.
I was a bit lukewarm about 20 degrees, pardon the pun. 29's awesome. We're bound for Panaria, that's the one on the left today, and Stromboli on the right tomorrow in the wee hours of the morning.
Looking for those dolphins. There's supposed to be a wreck here from 400 BC of a trading ship. Now we had some funny depth readings and on the sonar, so I'm going to go see if that's it.
And I found a treasure chest.
Okay. Yeah.
Our AIS does say treasure chest, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, Phil, you need weights and flippers to get down.
Yeah, no wreck. Can barely make out 8-inch treasure chest, but it's beautiful.
Nice.
It definitely is warm.
Ready? We have an invitation from our neighbours, Soledad, who we also saw last night, I think it was, or the night before, just to catch up with them and their kids. Phil is getting an early one in preparation for Stromboli in the wee hours. But Aiden and I are going to head over just for a little bit.
And they're French, and Mum knows a bit of French.
Je parle français. Petit peu. All right, let's do it. Hey. A bientôt.
Told you.
See you later, alligator.
Your mum knows French. Do we have to steam it like that?
We do.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Looks like Stromboli is still acting as the first lighthouse in the world. The passage between Penareyes and Stromboli seems to be a major shipping route.
It's 5 AM. We're on the southwest corner of Stromboli, where we can now really clearly make out that lava coming out near the top. It should get even better as we round the corner and head on up the west side of Stromboli. It's also been a really pleasant, really nice trip so far. We have a full moon and nice calm seas, so different to our other 2 or 3 crossings at night. Oh, I don't think it shows in the camera, but that is a massive rock slide and it's making waves. This isn't fog, this is the dust after the rock slide.
There it is.
That's. Look at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa! That's so cool.
But the Auli Islands were quite impressive. You've got the two volcanoes, Vulcano and Stromboli. They're both very rugged, rocky, almost lunar in their landscape. And then you got Lipari, quaint little town, cosmopolitan, not as boutique-y as the pilot makes it out, which makes it quite nice. So if you think about sailing the Auli Islands, I can totally recommend it.
If you like this video, please click like below and subscribe to follow our adventures.